Okay, welcome back to the second video in this series. In this video I'm going to show you how I'm doing my daily inbox routine, how I use my Gmail labels, and how I perform what I like to call the credit hunt. So this was my new safe list email address, and as you can see I've set up labels for the 3 safe lists I've joined, and I'm starting to get some safe list email. So if I wanted to only look at the New Age Marketing mails, I would click that label and they're here. Now you might say, what's the big deal with those labels? But you'll receive a lot of safe list emails, and it's a huge time saver in the long run. And you'll see that when I log into my main safe list account in a minute. So, but there's in the report there's a step-by-step guide to how I perform my daily, or almost my daily safe list routine. So I'm not going to repeat myself, but I'll just show you how I do it. So I'll sign out here, and I'll log into my personal safe list contact address. Alright, we have my contact address here, and there's a few emails in here. Now what I do at my contact address is first I scan all the subject lines, and if I see something that I think is really good, I'll copy it. So just pick a random one here and say I really like the subject line, and it would make me click through to that. I would open up a notepad file and I would copy it. I would of course have a look at the ad and see if it really was interesting. It isn't, but I would do that every time I see a good subject line. I would copy it to a notepad file. This way I'll build up a library of good subject lines that I can use, I can tweak, I can gain inspiration from. So that's one of the things I do. The other thing I do in here is I click for credits. You nearly always get more credits clicking from your contact address and from your safe list email. So, and I use the labels for that. I know AdTactics is a credit-based safe list. I referred to a new member, that was myself a few minutes ago. So see, this is actually from the owner, from John Edward, but that doesn't really matter. Then we have a credit link there. I'll gain credits for this. Have to be there on 20 seconds. I do not have to be on the page for 20 seconds. It just has to be open. And global safe lists. I referred myself there as well. Now see, I earned 5,000 credits for this click. If I click an AdTactics credit link from a safe list email address, I would have gotten 50 credits. So it makes a huge difference clicking the credit links from your contact address. But what I do here is I just go through my labels. There's the email blasters. Nothing that really interests me here, and I don't need credits for them, so I can delete that. At New Age Marketing, I referred myself again. But that's basically what I do here. One more thing to notice is how many solo ads go out from the different safe lists. And you see here that guarantee result for you. They send out a lot of solo emails every day. So buying solo ads from them will not be as effective as buying from a safe list that only send one or two a day, like Got Safe List, Extreme Site Promotions, and others. They send out a huge amount of solo ads. You'll just get lost in a sea of other solo ads here, so that's not a good idea. You also need to notice what are other people promoting in the solo ads, because if you see someone promoting, at some Dutch casino or something, but you wouldn't want to send out another email, a solo email promoting the same thing the next day. So, but when I'm done clicking for credits and checking the subject lines, checking the ads here in my contact box, I'll go to my SafeList email account. Now, as you notice, I get a lot of email here, and that's why having the Gmail label set up is a very good idea. So basically, I'll do the same here as I'll just flick through the labels. But first, I'll scan the subject lines. If I find something interesting, I'll copy the subject. I see this is my own ad down here. We'll get to that in a bit. Look to see if there's something interesting in here, and if not, I'll just start clicking for credits. There's no credit link in there. And what I do is I use tab browsing in Firefox. So I'll press Control and left click and open up the credit link in a new tab. Delete the ad and move on. Now, most of these ads are really poor, so if you follow my recommendations from the ebook, you'll do well, as I'll show you in a minute. But I'm just clicking for credits here. Of course, I pay attention to the ads, and if something interests me, I'll click onto the site, but I haven't seen anything yet. I see most people here, they do these boring text ads for a lot of different things. Now here's an HTML ad, and you can immediately see the difference. It's not very good, but it's a lot better than the standard text ad. It will make me look a second time before I get down here to the credit link. But it wasn't that good. Now here's one of my ads from my traffic exchange, and you can see the difference here between a regular text ad and my ad here. This will have a much higher chance of stopping people before they reach the credit link and make them click this link instead. Okay, let's say I'm finished, don't need any more credits from this list, I'll just delete the rest. Now I flick through the credit links here. I've gotten 20 credits, and I'll look at the sites. I want people to look at my site, so I look at theirs. There's a lot of garbage here, so now that's pretty much the routine I do with all the lists here. So we have one here, Cash List Pro. I have plenty of credits there, so I don't need to click the credit links. So I'll just scan the subject lines, see if there's anything I can use, and if something interests me, I'll have a look at it. If not, I can just delete all of them. That was one label. On to the next. This one, Ad Solution Online. I need to click for credits today, and I would do that, go through it. So basically you go through all the labels, check the subject lines, copy any good ones, copy the good ads, click for credits, delete the rest. And that's about it. And as I said, the label setup makes it a lot more efficient than if I were to do it from my inbox and have them all mixed up here. But if I'm just going to repeat a couple of key points from the ebook, I would be on a credit-based safe list like this. Your subject line is not that important because people are going to go in to ads anyway because they need to get to a credit link. So the key thing here is to stop them before they scroll down here. And this is a very poor ad. You see that there's too many choices, too many options. I just scroll down and click the credit link anyway. But even if I have a lot of credits in a particular safe list, I'll still check the subject lines, and a good subject line will get you more click-throughs than a poor one, but it doesn't matter that much at the credit-based safe list. On regular safe list with no credits, it's all about the subject line and then a good ad copy when people click through. And if you just go back to the main inbox, that's one point more I want to show, because most people don't use the label setup or the filtering, and so this is what their inbox would look like if they're a member of a lot of safe lists. And as you can see, most people have their inbox set up so emails are sorted with the most recent one at the top. And that's why sending your emails out at late afternoon or early evening US time can be a good idea. That's the time where most people log in to check their emails. And if you send it right about then, your ad will be at the top instead of way down here at the bottom. So it'll be the first thing they see, and they're more likely to click at it. But the key is to have your ad up here, but it is to also have your ad here, and yeah, basically post as often you can. So there's a good chance that people always see your ad when they log into the inbox. So right now I'm going to stop this video and get ready to show you how to make some good ads.